Welcome to the O'Connor Elder Law channel. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. I'm a Florida-based elder law attorney who does estate planning, focusing on long-term care needs, commonly referred to as Medicaid planning, and I do probate, and I do it well. Today I wanted to talk to you about the importance of funding your trust. But before I do, I wanted to invite you to schedule a free strategy session with me at eldermeeting.com. So many times I review people's existing estate plans, and they'll bring to me this lovely trust. Many times it's several years old, maybe a decade old, and it's great. It's well written. Clearly, they paid a lot of money for it. They're bringing it to me because they think that they want changes and updates as to who gets what. Some people might have died, and we need to remove them and references to them from the estate plan. But then I ask the question, what do you have titled in the name of this trust? Is this trust funded? And at that juncture, mostly I get blank stares, meaning they don't understand, what am I asking? What do you mean, is it funded? And what I'm asking is, have you actually placed any assets inside of this lovely trust that you paid a lot of money for and had drafted? And the answer, sadly, many times is no, I didn't do that, or I didn't know I had to do that. What do you mean? And that's when, I'm able to share with people that your trust is only good if you actually fund the trust. So drafting this beautiful legal document and putting all these provisions in it as to who gets what, how it's going to be managed, all these things, unless you actually put assets in the name of the trust, meaning if you have a home that you've done deed work to ensure that either the property is now held in the name of your trust, or upon your passing it automatically pursuant to law is dispersed into your trust based off of the type of deed that you drafted. Do you have death beneficiaries named with all your financial institutions that name your trust, so that way it would be funded upon your passing? Or do you have individuals named? Do you have any bank accounts, like a checking, savings, whatever you have? Are those accounts titled in the name of your trust, or are they titled in your individual name? If you haven't listed your trust as a death beneficiary to anything, if you haven't listed your trust, as the title of your account, your trust is unfunded. Meaning that when you pass away, it's a lovely document that your heirs will come across, and they might be confused by it when they attempt to try to figure out, oh, there's a trust, where are the assets? And the answer would be, there are no trust assets. Nothing was put in the name of the trust. So funding your trust is really, really important. Now, there are pour-over wills, which are a type of will that says if I pass away and I have some assets that are in my name alone and I didn't list the death beneficiary on those accounts, then I'm asking the probate judge to send it to my trust so that way your trust could be funded. Now, your trust didn't avoid probate, right? You still needed to use your pour-over will, so that concept was gone about having a trust. And it's only for probatable assets. So if you had exempt assets, or if you had accounts where you had individuals named on those accounts as the death beneficiary, it wouldn't be going to your trust. It would go to those people outright. So it's important when you are reviewing your estate plan documents and you want to take a look at them, that you also consider, have I actually funded my trust if I have one? And if not, that is something that you might want to put some effort into, look into. And if you needed guidance or help, of course, you feel free to reach out to me if you're based here in Florida, or any local to you estate planning elder law attorney would be able to guide you on that. I hope that this information has been helpful. If it has, I ask that you like and share with others. And you can schedule that free strategy session with me at eldermeeting.com. Thanks for joining me.